festival. I'm the Nonsense Music Orchestra. Imagine, if you will, munching on swill. 3 big pigs that never had their fill. Finally, at 28, 30, and 32, you find a mother who is through. She kicks the pigs out because they're driving her mad, but as she does, she's secretly sad. So off they go out into the world, as unprepared as that Red Riding Hood girl. They wander along with customer service and try and find accommodations. Tell me if you heard this. The first pig's landlord is totally whack. There's no lock on his apartment, and in fact, the entire place is made out of straw. But without any buttons, he ignores this flaw. The second big pig is a little more thrifty, and even though his landlord is well beyond 60, his apartment has a lock and with a frame, but it's made out of sticks and it's damaged from rain. The third big pig spares no expense and dives into debt with a house and picket fence. He smiles when he arrives home very late, but at work he's always asking, anybody need a roommate? Enter the villain, a dirty predator, preying on others' earnings like a creditor. He's always in the slums, lying low, sees his bigness when it's time to go. So while this fool flips burgers so old, he slips through the straw like a cockroach bowl, empties the place and burns it to the ground. All this done with no one around. The first pig goes to his brother's word, thinking that they're sharing a place is absurd. But what you gonna do when your place is torched? You go and you chill on your brother's front porch. The predator, Mr. Wolf, moves up in the ghetto, acquires more funds so he gets more metal, makes his way to the second pig's pen. Can't slip through the sticks, so with a gun he had to yell, get out the way or I'll blow out your head. The pigs get up quickly and run from their beds. We convene at the third brother's abode. With open arms he takes them into the fold. Empty your wallet if you want to stay here. There's plenty of room, you can camp in the rear. Mr. Wolf is on a roll, he can't be stopped. Nothing gonna keep him from the top. One more score and he can retire. Raise 6 wolf pups who he can hire to create a family business legit. He's dreaming, right? His wife says he can't make it, so he approaches the brick house through his cliche gate, knocks on the door and shouts, now get this straight. Listen real close if you don't want to get hurt. Get up quick and run to your mother's skirt. Well, maybe he's right, cries Pig 1. We're weak. Let's go back there and get something to eat. No, big brother, stay calm, please. This neighborhood's actually protected by the police. He picks up the phone, dials 911. The wolf is on the roof when the police come. You got a choice, Mr. Wolf, shouts a copter megaphone. You can walk away or we'll blow your ass home. So tell me now, man, who we hard to shoot. How much is it worth to get that loot? The wolves start to run and all the cops fire, and just as luck has it, it's down to a wire. The wolf climbs up, up, up and away, and as they secure him to a stretcher, they hear him say, don't shoot. Thank you, thank you. This is a true story. It's my story. This is the current story of my present sound. Cast a fast glance to history. Some people did surround in the past. Some aghast, some danced, and some screamed. Sometimes for more, sometimes it was more than it would seem. How did I get here? And is here a place or a time? This moment or this era or this signature rhyme, this rhyme? This morning I was in C minor, but I've been raised at 5th. And if I stick with this, I'll be dope forthwith. Autobiophony, this is me using alchemy to forego your autonomy. Autobiophony, this is me using my quiescent anatomy to move your body. Autobiophony, this is me, a dichotomy of ordinary and anomaly. Autobiophony, this is me spitting my story, my history, but this is not the end of me. I was born in a place and tried to dig it there, but truth be told I didn't fit in and had to move to where there was a scene for the new, for the true, for the fully innovative. It helps to be in a scene, art is collaborative, because we don't exist in vacuums, we need each other's support. Now Houston is my home for as long as I comport myself to be a self-described postmodern artist. These sprawling suburbs aren't where my heart is. Starting dead center and moving out block by block. If you're inside the loop, you can't rely on cops. If there are bums in adjacent corners, that's just part of the scenery. If there are live oaks and palm trees, that's just one kind of greenery. If there's a community-ready sport, that's what Houston's all about. And it's where I'm living now, so you know without a doubt that I'm rocking this style. From super happy to Natsuo, from cons to deans to the place next to Mango's. What's that called? I think it started with an H. Well, whatever it is, I think it's really great. And I'm ready to rock jams for renters, bums, or squatters. The weather's pretty hot, but this beat is even hotter. Autobiophony, this is me, spitting psychology more current than lobotomies. Autobiophony, this is me, less femininity than pure masculinity. Autobiophony, this is me, a cacophony crashing the economy with psychobotany. Autobiophony, this is me, an experimental, monumental, fragmental polyamalgamy. The third act's the most tense, will it all fail? The hero's on the ropes, so fate put an end to this tale. In this saga, a deus ex machina surely won't come. And as the forces are massing, he starts to feel numb. But the super post keeps on, it seems almost by habit. He looks for new horizons. How about puppets in the attic? How about drama in the gallery? Or rhyming in the stage? The first book's completed, but it's just the artist's first page. And so it goes, the art begins, yet more art. Life follows, so the horse is definitely before the cart. And as your laser reads this disc, or the head reads your platter, I'm gonna keep rhyming lines that for some will matter. Autobiophony, this is me. This is me, this is me. Autobiophony, this is me, this is me. Autobiophony, this is me. This is me, this is me. Autobiophony, this is me. Animals, ant-eating ants and alligators and all around ass-aping asinine behavior. The badgers aren't baboons, not buffoons, they're butterflies. Like bats and bees and beetles, they hardly can use their eyes. Cries of the crab less heard than chicken clucks when domesticated canine and cattle looking out much. Deer roam the forest while dolphins have the sea. Doves and ducks have the sky, and my duck's here with me. Eek an eel eats an eagle, an elephant eagerly. Falcons fish for flies, ferreting out frogs freely. Gazelles gamble with draft skulls and geese tame the sky. Gerbils and guinea pigs are pets before my eyes. And hippo eats a hamster, eats that fat hair. Humans eat them all, and most don't even care. An iguana imagines an iridescent ice fish. Jackals whine like jackals joking with jellyfish. Kangaroos connect actions, keep the quiet near the kudu like with llamas and lobsters. Leave the lines lark with you. Meanwhile, magpies monkey with lots of mosquitoes. Nightingales and sugar sharks, naked libidos. Alpine otters opening doors to never oxen. Pathetic penguins married to a parent until quickly fail. Quietly take their leave. Rabbits ride on rhinos. And raccoons ride at speed. A seal sees the shark. A snail subdues a snake. A turtle takes a tiger while Charles is drinking fame. Unicorns understand that thing I'm like for all birds. Very vicious is the vulture. About a proper herd. A whale, a woman, a weasel, out of order. Extra fish, all birds can have time yelping. Tuna yaks up on a yelltail snapper. Zebra six by screw. Zebra vision to his temple. Anderson admonishes for their contagious appellations, but most can do his stages for extra designations. I got one more song for y'all, and then I've got CDs for sale in the lobby. Be sure to check it out. This is a certain hit of mine. It's about an undersea creature. You might be familiar with it, or maybe not. A certain crustacean felt above his life station and took the matter up with the creator of the world. Now the creator was a being of compassion and well-meaning, but he said his hands were tied once the project was unfurled. Grumbling, the sea creature leapt without a spring in his step, because it's difficult to skip when your life's number 6. So he hatched a scheme to climb above his means. And before I tell you what, let's get the chorus in the mix. Joshua, the argumentative lobster. Joshua, don't want to be a lobster anymore. Joshua, the argumentative lobster. Joshua, don't want to be a lobster anymore. Now this friend of ours wasn't the type to frequent bars, but on this particular night in question, he found it necessary to enlist a special emissary, gifted in law and elocution. Jeffrey, the blue whale, was more precise with the detail than he was with that large fin of his, but he gathered the facts and how the odds were stacked, but he told Joshua that they were in biz. Joshua, the argumentative lobster. Joshua filed a petition with God. Joshua, the argumentative lobster. Joshua, isn't this a little bit odd? Court is in session. Prosecution, do your best to show the jury why your client shouldn't be. With pleasure, your honor, my client is hot and bothered, forever outstripped at the bottom of the sea. He asks for bigger fins to match those hands of his, or else he shouldn't be in the sea at all. He doesn't deal at home, crawling blindly and alone, killing time, gnawing on his own damn claw. Alright, you've made your case, and to put you in your place, the defense is represented by the being called God. Well, listen, little fellas, I can't just let you tell us that this guy isn't happier away from Cape Cod. He's part of a family of crustaceans, so you see, he's never been alone in this world. This planet that we're on has been done some wrong, but humans do much more with their obsession with pearls. Alright, my little friend, don't forget your happy trend to munch on muscles, keeping their numbers in check. Get a good guy that your enemies, no doubt. All kinds of fish would go hungry if I showed untowards respect. You are part of the ecosystem, you are a gift to them. I've made my case and will resume my seat. Both sides have now been heard, and though it is absurd, will Joshua win or will this be defeat? Joshua, the argumentative lobster. Joshua waits as the jury deliberates. Joshua, the argumentative lobster. Joshua waits as the jury deliberates. Thank you very much.